Hi, welcome back to Something Else Today, said podcast. I am your host, DJ Mahlatse. And of course, it's a lovely week. I hope you guys have a lovely week. So it's Friday, so we hope you're tuning into us. But before we get into it, let's welcome my co-host, Judge Henny D.
Hi, how you doing? As you can see, I'm wearing the menu because we just won the Europa.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay,
Let's
congrats.
get into today's show.
So you just had to brag to us about it.
Just had to.
I hope one of your goals, maybe it gets removed, but offsides after the match has been
That's unlikely to happen.
Yeah, but it might happen. You never
Unlikely
actually
to
know.
happen.
You will never ever know. And then everybody can get a second chance. Then you
Yeah.
guys can go redo the match again. Can you redo the
Wow.
match again?
And I wonder, people don't watch women's football as much as men's football? I feel like they should start advertising it more and playing it more on TV.
You think the problem is the advertising of the football?
What do you think people are interested?
I don't know. Maybe they're not.
Or some sports are just for women, some sports are just for men. 'Cause
There's
you know
no
that
such
you know that there's
2025.
netball for men.
I know. I've heard of it, but
I
I
don't think any man would be watching. And
You'll never know. You'll never
not
know.
majority, that's-
Actually,
it doesn't trend much on socials. So I would say some sports maybe are just better for specific genders.
maybe.
I would want to see no men playing netball.
I now
No
it's
ways.
2025. Everybody is allowed to be that way. But anyway, today we are not alone. We are with our ghost, AC, who just walked in now. Hi, AC. How are you doing?
I'm good, guys. The devil's advocate is here.
Yeah, he
The
was
devil
not
shall
here on
be-
the last episode. We were so sad. What have you been up to? Please tell us, update us. What have you been up to this week? How was your week?
I'm still, I know it's been probably 2 weeks now, but I'm still celebrating the Kaizer Chiefs win.
Oh, so, so you did see our previous episode where we were just addressing, how Kaizer Chiefs have won. And, actually, there's also another video of this guy who said that he would be shirtless the whole winter if Kaizer Chiefs won. I hope he's still shirtless even now because winter is starting
As you
in
can see,
6
the
days.
jerseys are out. The jerseys are out today.
So you
I
didn't make
am
that
with
pact.
guy.
And also, one restaurant said they're gonna give out free meals if Kaizer Chiefs wins. I wonder if they did that.
Oh my word! Which
Oh,
restaurant
no.
is that? I am starving. We should definitely go there after this. So yeah, maybe we should give him a second chance. I mean, Kaizer Chiefs hasn't been winning for a while. And talking about Kaizer Chiefs and second chances, let's talk about Lady Zamar releasing new music. Do you think the public will forgive her for accusing Sjava for rape?
I don't think so.
Are they
'cause
gonna give
it's
her
been-
music a second chance?
It's been years now, and the comments, people are not having it. They keep throwing shade. They're not having it. I don't know why. They're not having it. They
They're
don't want
not
to forgive it.
forgiving it.
Yeah.
I think this is the longest someone.
It's been cancelled.
Yeah. Unless Scott now is gonna maybe set a new record. Because Scott seems also to be his last thing also. It's been a couple of weeks now.
Accusing someone of rape is a very, very big thing.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what happened with the case. Was it not proven, or was it not enough evidence, or maybe she reported it way after it had happened?
I think
Because I remember when they're not in a relationship prior.
they were. I think some recordings came out that kind of disproved
Oh.
what she was accusing him of. And then the case was kind of, I think it cooled down. I don't know if it was dropped or
Or
dismissed.
maybe she never laid charges. Maybe she just, maybe she just announced
on social media. ne?
without actually doing the procedures. Because there was never any video of court or anything that came out on social media.
Yeah, and people are not letting her rest, Shem. On social media, every time
Yeah.
she posts, so we were getting info that it was struck off the roll. So that's a dismissal, ne? So the case was kind of dismissed.
Yeah.
And yeah, like I'm saying, like on social media, no one lets her rest, Shem. Every time she posts a picture, it's always comments saying we haven't forgotten. we'll
We
never
haven't
forgive
forgiven you.
Yeah.
Oh my
But that's
word.
wrong also because we can also speculate because we don't know what happened. We don't know who's right, who's wrong. So
Yeah,
choosing
definitely.
sides is
But also, there's been like a concern. Also, people are wondering about the safety of the cameramen as well. Are they also going to be accused of such? Because
Whoa.
Zamar, because she's now doing like a cover shoot and all of that media kit material for her album, and people are like, what about the cameramen? Are they safe? Because when you're a cameraman, you need to make someone pose a certain way. You need to move them around.
they're just
you
being
know.
extra. Give the lady a break, man.
They should give the lady
Let's
a
focus on
break.
Scott.
Guys, let's give
Um,
ladies a
Scott
break.
now that they can do
I'm
it.
actually looking at a statement here. It says, I think this is from 2020. It says the NPA, the National Prosecuting Authority, throughout the rape case, opened against Sjava on the grounds that they believed the facts or evidence do not support a successful prosecution.
Yeah, so there was unfortunately not enough
Yeah,
evidence.
there's so many theories after that because some they say Sjava had a wife in the villages and Daddy Zamar was just angry and tried to get back at him. So we don't know.
Isn't Sjava
Uningi.
polygamous?
Hmm?
Is he not polygamous? Is he not
Is
married
he?
to multiple women?
I think he's got
wouldn't
one
know.
wife, I believe.
I wouldn't know.
I'm not sure, but anyway, it's not illegal, right? So
Your wife is going to be watching this. Your wife is going to be watching this, so just careful what you say.
I'm joking,
We're not
baby.
cutting this out of...
I'm just kidding, baby. It's for the podcast.
AC has apologized and said podcast apologizes as well. It's not our fault. He can say whatever because he's off camera. Yeah, but anyway.
But would you be in Isthembu though?
I would not dare. I work too hard to
Why
be in
not?
Isthembu. That person better be a billionaire to convince me to be in Isthembu. He better be a billionaire because I won't
Isthembu
just
avoids
do it.
cheating.
Avoids cheating how? Because he
It's
can
legal
bring in,
cheating.
he can keep bringing in the wives. Now when I get older, there won't be that old love that you're
He's
gonna
still
get.
the
He's gonna bring in
Ndlunkulu,
young people until he dies.
But
Put
they
it-
know who's the Ndlunkulu in this temple. You be the one.
I'll be the Ndlungulu for what? To
Yeah.
go and terrorize the young woman that he brings into the relationship
Make
and
them
tell her
your
how
So-
she would not
maids
last and that she's there to have 2 kids. And after she has 2 kids, they're gonna find another person who's gonna come after Aibo.
So would
Like-
you be okay if he brings older women? If
That's
you're-
even worse.
If you stay, if you
fight
remain
you.
the youngest.
That's
Okay.
even worse.
Would you be the one taking his team? Because nowadays some women. do
Or
that.
me have multiple
that.
men.
Yeah.
Yo,
Polyandry.
polyandry.
Yeah.
That'd be good. But they must all be rich.
They must all be rich.
They must all have money. But like
Aye,
this,
bro.
I can't have money to go support. No, but it
Yeah,
doesn't
you're
even
the one
make
that's-
sense.
They are here for
Imagine.
your money.
What,
Yeah, they're
how
here
does
for
it
you.
even happen?
Yo, it's
in the
crazy.
bedroom, how are the rules gonna be like? Because I know with Isthembu,
Everyone
the
has their own
men,
home.
everybody's got their own house, and the man
Yeah.
decides where he's going. So if he doesn't come back that night, you know who to go
But
wife number 2.
why don't you just call all your wives and just have OG ones?
Now,
What do they-
you see,
No, I would-
D.
3 wives, I would give them like their time, their own house. But once a month, then. we
But
must
see,
have
once a month.
a collaboration. All 3 of us.
You find
Once
that
a month.
we don't even get along. We don't even get along, and now we must go get along and pretend in the bedroom for your sake.
Once
I
in a
am
while,
not that
yeah.
mad. Eh? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't think that happens actually, and I wonder.
Because what's
why
the whole
it
point then
doesn't.
of having
Like,
3 wives?
So
then
that
I
he
can't
can have
them at the
different
same-
flavors whenever he wants. He
But
can
I
go
want them
to
at the same
chocolate,
time.
vanilla,
You want
and
the
caramel.
what's that ice cream called? That's got all the flavors.
Yeah, there's ice cream that
Neapolitan. Yeah. At the same
Yeah.
time, you get all the flavors at the
No,
same
maybe he
time.
wants to eat them separately on 2 separate days. I mean, when you have chocolate cake, you don't want it tomorrow again. You want a different type of cake. Maybe that's the reason.
Yeah, but once in a while I can
But-
be greedy here. Have all at once.
Yes, you can
Once
go in
a
the
while.
morning. I don't know. Go there in the morning. Do it in the morning. Get
Where's the
chocolate.
fun in that?
Lunch have. Why are you
no
trying to
fun.
combine all of them? Even if they agree, I don't think they actually 100% get along. And you find that some of them saying that the reason why I took out other wives is because you couldn't bear kids for me. But then it makes me question the other relationships where the first woman already has the children. Why did you go for the second one?
It means they like multiple women, but they just want to do it formally without cheating.
Kunisumus, yeah.
Kunisumus.
Kufanele
Kunisumus.
uqine,
Yeah,
yeah.
competition. So
Well-
like silly kancane manje. So you need
Well,
to. Hey, Can't relax too much,
I
eh?
think our ancestors would start turning in their graves.
But
I'm so
this
sorry
has
for
been
them.
happening.
It has been happening. I just don't
In
want
all
it in my
ages.
life. It can happen there. Not in my life, not here. Someone
You
comes
never
and
know,
says,
eh?
I've never even agreed to ever
So
be someone's
if
side
your
chick.
husband says that, would you say
Let's
at the end of
divorce,
the marriage?
it's fine.
Wow.
Let's divorce, it's fine.
Over
So you
a
can go be
small
happy.
temple.
A small yana
Small
symbol thing.
Says the
Not even
man.
a
So if your wife says, okay, babe, I want to get another husband, would you agree?
Ah.
No ways.
Upalayen. Yeah, what's
Yeah.
Never meant for it to be done that way.
Ah.
That's reversing things.
No, it's been happening. They're doing it, Mus.
Hey,
People are doing
It's
it.
it only
happening
happens when the
Why
lady
is
is
it a
money.
problem?
It's happening in
Why
the-
are
in
we
the
now
West,
involving
yeah.
ancestors when we talk about it? Say, okay, let me have multiple men and let's see. Let's see what happens. So even if I'm pregnant, no one must ask me who's the father. You're all the fathers.
You see, I think that's the problem. That's why it doesn't happen
Yeah,
the other
'cause
way
you-
around.
one guy, two guys can't make one lady pregnant,
Yeah.
but one guy can make two ladies pregnant. So.
You see. So now I'm not even, I'm not even increasing to the problems of the world with, a lot of pregnancies and all of that. I'm not increasing. So, but still one baby. Yeah, now it's 3 babies. You see how I'm saving?
It's more
The world.
economic.
So you're
that way.
saving.
It makes economical
But
sense.
now all those 3 guys will be anticipating that it's their baby, and now one of them will be lucky. See, it's not fair. But me as the guy, I'm providing kids to 3 women. See, I'm making 3 women happy. But when now you're gonna make out of the 3, one is gonna be happy, the 2 are gonna cry.
You see,
So that's not fair.
it's not
So
fair
you
on
can't
either
have
side.
3 guys, because the 2 will cry. They're not the father.
Already there's declining rates, population and men in the world. So now I want 3 for myself. That's very selfish. But it's also very selfish for the men to want 5 wives for themselves in that regard. But, so now what happens when you are, let me sit comfortably for this. What happens in that polygamy situation? Who owns the house? So when they buy me the house, do they put my name in the title deed?
I think it depends on the guy what he wants to do. If it's his
If
house,
he wants to remain in control, he can't put my name in the title deed.
Yeah, no, the husband must own everything.
Ha!
And then-
On
you
top of
just
all of
stay.
this,
You
yes,
just stay in it.
yes. I'm the man. I'm the man of the house, and all the
you're,
houses.
you're the man of the houses.
all
Yeah,
3
I'm the
houses
man
are
of the
yours.
houses. I'm the man of the cars. I'm the man of the grocery. I'm the one who's buying the
That
So
feels
they
like
just
groceries.
can
prison.
use it, but they
I
use.
just-
That
Yeah.
feels like prison. If you start misbehaving, we can kick you out. It's my house. If you start behaving, uzatoli takes or Uber.
No, it's your house, but legally
But it's
his.
yes, because if he can legally kick me out, he has a legal obligation.
Then it's
to
time.
do so.
Then if you're kicking out, then meaning-
Imagine, I'm the first
fine.
wife. I've been there for 20 years, and this person has married 4 other people after me, and he has the guts to kick me out. That's so crazy, ladies. That's a bad investment. Let everything be
Didn't
in your
work
name.
out. Didn't work out.
After 20 years and 4 other wives, we are
So you're saying after 20 years, you should never break up. Should be for life.
Definitely.
break up after
Unless
40 years.
if he gives me, my assets.
When why are you misbehaving after 20 yees?
No, he found that I'm not misbehaving. I've had enough. Now he's bringing me a wife that's the same age as our daughter. I've had enough.
To reprimand the wife, ne?
And on a serious note, when we talk about title deeds, it's very important to have your title deed. There's a story that has been going around, and stories that have been going around of people renting their homes to other people and not having the title deed or giving them the title deed, which means you don't have proof of ownership of your own home. Let's talk about that, guys.
So the owners don't have the title deed.
So it's like you're renting someone your house, you got
Yeah.
an RDP, and maybe you decide, you know what, I'm going to make it extra cash. I'm going to go live with my child
Yeah.
because I'm older, and you decide to rent out the house, and that you give the title deed as well
you
to the people
give.
as well. And maybe that person actually builds an entire rooms. You know how they build those nice rooms, kokasi, and they
Yeah.
build those rooms, and now you're not getting a cent out of the income they're making on your land. And when it's time
But
to
why did
take
you give
out,
them the title deed? in the
it's
first place?
it's really unknown. That's the story I'm actually
And also, how can you
following.
build on a house? That's
Wait,
not
so,
yours?
so someone comes to rent, and then they end up building on the property that they're renting on,
Yes,
and then letting it out to other people.
yes.
Oh, that's criminal.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
is,
but if
can't
you don't
build
have the
someone's land.
title deed, then
oh my goodness. And also I know the law nowadays kind of protects there's a thing called squatters' rights. So if someone comes and they start to live in your house for a certain
can't
period
just
of
easily
time,
say
you
kick them
you
out.
can't just kick them out. You have to go through like a drawn out legal process.
Yeah, it takes months, and now they're stuck in your house.
Yeah, and if they prove that they've been staying there for a certain period of time, they kind of have rights, and you have to accommodate them.
Yes, you
somehow.
have
But the best way to kick them out, just call your cousins, your brothers, everyone must just keep coming to
that's
sit
illegal because if they can get you arrested
there. No,
for
it's
that.
still your house. They not to violently or whatever. To come and sit and just chill in the house.
Oh, to
Then
come
that's
and make
when-
them uncomfortable.
Yeah, just
So
chill.
it's also this thing I've heard.
Because your house, you can
And then they
allowed to
become
bring-
friends. And
They start drinking
And
together,
the problems are many now, you know.
and they don't even call you anymore.
You know, and in terms of the title deed situation, actually, with the accommodating, the law of eviction and stuff, I've also heard that if someone goes and they occupy a land, right, and you don't remove them in the 24 hours, then you can't remove them unless you go through a legal process. I stand to be corrected, unless you go through a legal
What
process.
is red ends for? Then?
And remember, you must give them a notice for 3 months first before you kick anybody out.
Imagine.
You need to give them a notice for 3 months before you kick anybody out. So on top of if they stay the 24 hours in that land, they put them cuckoo there. And when you don't come within the 24 hours to tell them this is not your land, this is private property, or there was not any sign that it's private property, or maybe your fence was broken and it's not properly fenced,
They will
then
stay there for the longest.
then they have to stay there. And then that's how we have the situations where, people can come and squat in a certain place. So people can't remove them.
Mus, what are we doing? Busy paying rent and stuff.
Just
Now
go
it's-
squat
We
somewhere.
we can go squat
But you can't
somewhere.
go build like a solid thing. Imagine
No,
when
but
you
you
build
see
a
nowadays,
mansion
there's
and
houses-
they win.
Have you seen houses moves nowadays? You can move your house. The houses that are
What?
trending,
Really?
that are containers. Can
Is
get
it the Chinese thing? I saw the Chinese saying that
Yeah,
you
can
can
get like
buy,
a
you can buy
three-bedroom
this house.
Yeah,
Yeah.
3-bedroom house, and you can move it anytime you want. I saw a lady on TikTok. She's like, "No, I didn't like my neighbors, so I moved my house." I was like, "Ooh." So yeah, they go like I think for like 250,000. I think 2 rooms is 250,000.
That can cause a lot of crimes in
Yeah.
South
They
Africa.
steal your house.
Because instead of stealing your house, now you are in the middle of a fat and set, and this is your guys' home, and this guy decides, you know what, I want to leave this woman, or this woman decides, I want to leave this man. But how do I do that? So when they're at work, they tow your house away. When you come back home, everything
no
is
house.
gone.
But I think it's cool. Okay. There's disadvantages, but it is pretty cool. Yeah, I would do that.
Or if you do business from home, people come to your house. Maybe you set up like a little office
yeah,
type of
then you
thing.
scam people and disappear
Yeah,
with
exactly.
the
The-
the whole office.
People will
The
pay
whole
anything. They're like,
house.
I know where he lives. I know the office is. And then the next day when they come back, the house is gone.
When you've moved your house.
It's just-
But I think that would grab so much attention. Moving a house, you would
Yeah.
trend in South Africa. If you were moving an entire house and you were moving,
Shit,
and maybe
people
you're
are doing it
moving a
on TikTok.
distance, people will
They do.
start.
This lady moved because the neighbors, I don't know, they had a misunderstanding, so she had to move.
in South Africa.
It's that's what I'm
It's
saying,
happening here
now.
in
Really?
Mzansi.
It's like 250,000 for 2 bedrooms.
And you can move
Container
it.
houses. You can move it whenever you want.
So they have to come and tow it.
Yeah, you must hire a
Mathata
company to
a
come and
lefatshe
tow it.
ha fele.
That's crazy. It was cool though, but now since you guys are highlighting the disadvantages of it, yeah, the scams and all that.
Yeah, because now
Scary.
he can just leave with our family home and go have another family somewhere. I mean, I'm concerned about that. Yeah, he's scamming and whatever, you know.
I'll
the
take my
problem-
house to Groove, bro. Pack my house next to Groove. When I'm driving, let's go and sleep.
So you never have to drive drunk.
Yeah, let's drive drunk.
Oh my
no Uber. No
God.
nothing.
Because they can't kick me out for 20, if it's 24, less than 24 hours, right?
Oh, you've got the right.
Oh,
yeah.
so Marawa, you can't just not come somewhere, just opposite Magubenjalo there or
At the
Zone
back,
6.
Umrao, yeah.
You know, just
Like
can
an
say I
example.
bought my house here and what. I.
I'll be moving when I'm going. Oh, but I'm sure it's costly to move.
So you
because-
could be in a fat and set, and the following day you could be in a long distance relationship at this rate, just because people can move their houses.
Yeah.
You can go on
Yeah,
vacation
yeah.
with your house. Don't have to book hotels anymore.
That is much more expensive to move that house to whatever city you're going to.
I can have a 1-month
Imagine.
vacation now,
Yeah.
to be worth it.
Yo,
Pakir and Njalos. Have you guys been to you guys club a lot?
I club occasionally.
I mean, I wasn't clubbing. I was at work.
No, I mean in general, do you club?
No, actually, I have a, what is it? I have a low key jealousy, so I don't club.
Jealousy.
Yeah, I don't club because I'm a DJ. When other DJs are playing and you're not on the lineup or you're not playing, it feels weird. So no, I don't go
you
club.
feel like I
should
should have been there.
You know, I feel like, oh my
Yeah.
God, look at, sometimes, you know, you are there and it happens a lot. Sometimes you're at the club, I'm not bashing anybody, but you're at the club and maybe the DJ just makes a mistake.
And you
Yeah,
hear it
like-
because you're a DJ.
See,
Like, you know, things
I
like being a
could've-
soccer
I
player, going
could've-
to watch soccer. Then you're
you
like,
know,
I could have been scoring there.
I could have scored that goal. So it's like,
Controversial opinion,
Yeah.
man. I don't think DJs do a lot, to be honest.
Whoa.
I'm sitting
feel
right
like,
next to
I
you.
feel like DJs just play songs.
But if you play the song without doing other effects, it's going to
Yes,
sound
it's gonna
dry,
sound-
I guess.
Yes, we play songs and they have to match, and there's a lot of focusing in there.
Especially the changing of the song.
And then there's
It's not like next. You have to make them. What is the
You
word?
just reduce the volume on one and then increase on the other
Yeah.
one.
I think we should put them on the decks, you know,
Yeah.
and see what's gonna happen.
Everybody
But-
thinks it's easy. Just like soccer, when people are busy missing, you're like, Nunes, if I
Yeah,
was
what are you
there, I was going to
doing, man?
score.
I would
You
have
know,
done so much
I would have
better.
done
man.
so much
And you
better.
get there and then you
this
miss.
is not it. This is not right. You know, it's like guys.
But Nunes, I can do better.
For me, that's why I don't go clubbing, and also because I don't drink. So you can imagine the trauma of not being someone.
But I
who
know people
drinks.
that go clubbing without drinking. They just be dancing the whole night there.
Yeah, I used to do
Drinking
that,
their
but
Fanta,
after the
six
gig.
pack of coke there.
But after a gig, you know, after the gig, then I can party in peace, knowing that now I've played my parts. The one that comes after me, I don't care whether they play horses or not, or they play well or they don't. I can club in peace. But other than that, you know, I know there's MTN Bushfire coming through. People are like excited to go, and I'm like, hey, I'm not booked.
Camping.
I'm not booked.
Is
So
it the
I'm like,
Swaziland one, eh?
Yeah.
The one that's in
I don't think I would
Eswatini.
ever pay for camping. I feel like you say, you
You've
feel like
camped
DJs
most of your
do
life.
nothing. I
Yeah.
feel like camping is doing nothing.
it's adventurous.
And camping nowadays is not traditional anymore because you get like
Glamping.
heaters there.
What's it,
and-
glamping? What's glamping?
Yeah, it's called glamping.
Yeah.
Like you're glamorous in your camping.
Yeah,
There's
when you have
electricity.
everything, yeah.
Electricity, there's electric blankets, water, hot shower. So it's not traditional anymore. So there's lots
You
of
have you have internet, you have your phone.
Yeah.
You just kind of sleep outside, and you even have a mattress. You
You
know,
see.
so it's
But
like
you even have
When
a
you say camping, I
mattress.
expect to be in the bushes, no phones, no food, and like crazy stuff.
And start fire on your own.
Yes,
Is
that
that
fire
what
on
you-
your
oh,
own.
using rocks and
Yeah.
shit.
My
That's
God.
what camping is to me. So I wouldn't go to this camping where it feels like I'm still in my house. What's the difference?
Yeah, true.
Because I've been to one, I was like, nah, never again. With an electric blanket, hot shower, everything.
You've been
Room
camping.
service.
Yeah.
they
Oh,
come-
so you'd like room service? Wait, now.
No, there was room service. I'm saying that's not camping because it seems like it's a hotel. Just that you're outside.
Oh, I see. I mean, they try
Yeah.
to make it glamorous, like you say, glamping.
Mm.
So make it nice and glamorous and go whatever.
Yeah, but yeah, I
and
might as well go
relax.
to a hotel reading
Once.
at that point.
Oh, yeah.
A hotel with a view on the outside.
And this week we have so many finals, soccer finals.
Oh yeah.
This coming up week. We have Sundowns and Pyramids this Sunday.
Ooh,
On Sunday, no, Saturday, sorry.
Your
on
team.
Saturday.
on Saturday.
Sundowns. And we're getting that star.
No
We
one
get
cares.
it,
Chiefs won the Nedbank Cup, baba. We don't care about all
When was the
other
last time you
things.
guys played African football? Yeah.
Nedbank Cup is bigger than CAF. There, I said it.
No ways.
I said it.
Chiefs fans, yo, we'll never rest with Chiefs fans. This
You're
year,
a Chiefs fan.
100%.
we won't rest this year.
So how does it feel to have won after not winning for 10 years straight?
It feels amazing, man. Like this is gonna be our new thing.
Can you
now.
win next year as well and like make it consistent so that
Thi-
you don't shock people when
Just
you win?
watch next year, baba. We're taking the league. We're taking the CAF that you guys are
Then
claiming.
also other final we have also is your team, Chelsea versus Anthony.
Hey, Betis.
Do you think you guys are gonna win that one?
Chelsea versus Real Betis. Is it
Yeah.
that one? Okay.
Do you think you guys are gonna win that?
If we don't win, it's gonna be a disappointment.
Because now Betis have the god now. Apparently, he's the new god, Anthony.
What happened to that
He was-
guy? How did it become so good?
No, but I think La Liga is just a farmers' league. So La Liga is a farmers' league.
But he's also playing in Europe. It's not like when he goes to Europe he stops playing. He's still good.
where he plays, but he's still playing other farmers as well.
You see now. So it's always gonna be farmers until he's at United.
Conference League is still farmers as well. So I think that's why he's that good. But yeah, so I think Anthony is gonna be a problem in that final.
So you, because you are United, you're gonna root for Betis to beat Chelsea, but it's not happening, my man.
Yeah, I would root for Betis. I would say they don't stand a chance. But now, since with Anthony's form, I feel like it's gonna be a tough game.
Yeah,
But we'll
it
see.
is gonna be a tough game because Chelsea always let some goals in.
Then
Sounds like a draw.
The last final was the UEFA Champions League, Inter Milan and PSG.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a tough one. Yeah.
we kind of got robbed, man. We kind of got robbed of a good final there. It should have been Barcelona PSG. That should have been the final.
No, but I feel like Barca's got the fame, so you guys are more accustomed to Barca, most famous players. That's why you want Barcelona.
Yeah,
in the final.
exactly. It would have been more interesting to
But
watch.
Inter deserve it. That was solid, man. Solid.
Yeah, but
So
their
I feel
football
like-
is not exciting, man. Their football is not. They don't have a Lamine Yamal. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and PSG
What?
tradition.
there's this
Lamine Yamal,
kid.
the kid,
He's 17. He plays for Barcelona. Oh, that kid is
brilliant.
Is
Yeah.
it the one that you said has played 100 games?
Yeah.
amazing. Yeah,
the
yeah,
I
last
thought she
time?
was underrated, but when I saw him in the semis, I was like, no, this kid is actually good. Eh?
yeah. Nice, good.
So
Wow.
yeah, guess we have a boring final, but oh well.
So Inter Milan versus PSG, my prediction would be definitely under 2 goals, and a win for Inter Milan for me.
I'm going
Ooh.
with the Inter as well.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm PSG 3-0, guys. Easy win.
No way.
PSG
3-0 in the
PSG.
final.
Wow,
They
such
haven't won
different
easy,
predictions.
bruh. They haven't won easy. They didn't win easy against Liverpool. They even struggled to win against Villa in the second leg. So imagine. And Inter is a solid team, solid all round.
Inter,
Keeper to striker, solid. Defender, Bastoni, they solid.
no one is scoring against Donnarumma. That's what I'm saying.
No way.
You know what I
Donnarumma is
mean?
still Donnarumma.
Did you
bruh.
see Donnarumma against Arsenal?
If
bruh?
Nunes scores a few goals, you can't just say now Nunes is good. Donnarumma is gonna mess up.
There's not going to be a lot of goals. That's what I can actually
Yeah,
tell
yeah,
you. Hence I'm
Inter-
like under 2.
Guys, over 2.5. Put 1,000 rand on it.
Over
Definitely
2.5.
don't.
3 goals.
Yeah, gambling advice. Yeah, no. Better get 10 rand. When 1,000 rand, you are fighting. You are trying to use all your luck in one thing.
Ace
All
is
your
going
life's
with-
luck.
PSG.
Put the rent money
Me and
on it.
Mahlatse are going with Inter.
Yeah, we definitely gonna go with Inter.
Yeah.
under
We should
2
probably put
goals.
money on it here, huh? And then the next on the next podcast,
Yeah.
I collect my cash.
Maybe you be the one paying, eh?
Yeah, you're definitely gonna be the one paying because there
Yeah,
is.
that's it on the soccer segment.
Wow, that's actually very impressive. Even though I have no idea who half of the players are, I just know the
You
betting
know
side
Ronaldo
of
and
things.
Messi, at
You
least.
know, at least I know Ronaldo and
Oh, at least
Messi.
you know
Everybody,
those.
I think Ronaldo is the most followed in the world.
No one cares,
Yeah.
man. No one cares.
Oh,
No
'cause he's
one
a Messi
cares.
fan,
No one
eh?
cares.
Oh,
He's a
okay,
Messi
I
fan.
see. All right, okay.
Ronaldo, the GOAT. Ronaldo's the GOAT.
Goat without a World Cup.
Messi wrote the World Cup.
Now you're just starting beef. You are definitely just starting beef. You're trying to damage stuff. You know, you're trying to damage people's furnitures. Indirectly, we're moving to people damaging people's furnitures in relationships.
Oh, that story. You know,
Who would
one of
damage-
my
No,
One of
it's
my
a-
thing.
It's a topic we just discussed.
Oh,
one of my friends, name, he was arguing with this girl, and then she took his laptop.
yes.
You know how you open up a laptop,
Yeah.
but then she opened it all the way,
And broke it.
and then like put her knee through it, so it folded like the wrong way around. Oh my goodness! Oh, when I tell you, my boy called me. He's like, "Yo, I'm gonna go to jail." I'm like, don't do it, my
Don't do
boy,
it.
don't do it." He was like,
That's
How
crazy.
much information did the laptop have? Is it like his work laptop?
it was his personal laptop, but still, man.
Did they
Yeah,
break up
still.
after that?
I hope
No,
so.
they didn't.
You see, now that's the thing. You guys
Yeah,
be
I was
damaging
hoping so.
you're damaging properties to keep buying the same things, setting yourself back. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Guys.
I would dump you. No matter how much I love you, it's over. Because you've showed me a different side of you that I don't compromise.
Love
eh.
is a beautiful thing. You know, even if it's the most interesting love you've ever seen. I mean, Wow. So this damaging of furniture is all over the place because I don't think it's the first time we're discussing it, but people are damaging people's furnitures out there.
You know how fire the love becomes though after all that damage.
Oh, it's a makeup cloth.
Oh, the makeup sex on top of broken glass. That does not. That seems like an emergency waiting to happen. That seems like the next thing we're gonna be using tweezers when we are done, like unplugging all these glasses by parts.
But I think living is a good thing because remember that's how it starts. Small things, breaking phones, laptops. Next thing they're breaking your neck.
Ooh, yeah.
Those are the small signs that people say. Didn't you see the signs? The signs are always there. So,
but it's a she. You're saying the girl can break his neck. Hey,
girls can do damage to guys as well.
Remember what didn't Flabber go by something similar? I think the girl was
Flabber. The one that the girl stabbed.
Yeah, exactly.
And he died.
Yeah.
Yes, he
you guys don't know Flabber?
No, I know he died, but I was just saying was the cause that.
Yeah. She stabbed him to death.
It doesn't mean because.
So she was breaking furniture before.
Probably.
We don't know the.
Probably.
Okay.
We don't know the back story. But that's how it starts. Small signs, like we just a guy shouts at you or a girl shouts at you.
Shouting is normal. People shout at their kids. People shout at things.
No, I mean it's your partner. You can't shout at your partner. I'm not your kid.
But sometimes he doesn't. You go like, love, please remove your leg off the couch. Take off your shoes and put them, and then you can put your leg in the couch. And he's like, okay. Then he continues. You come back, babe. Please remove your leg off the couch. Remove the shoes at least if you want to put your legs on the couch. You go again, do something else, you come back. Babe, please remove your leg. That's
next time you don't remove,
not how
you get a smack there. Remove your leg.
That is not abuse. Remove it. Remove it. There's no way.
You must avoid
that cannot be told.
Oh yeah.
Making me shout on the podcast to make an example.
You must run at the first signs.
I agree. If the first step is talking nicely, the second step is shouting. Then there has to be a third step.
The step is hands.
The third step is hands.
Next thing, no.
Must
avoid such things. But signs are always there. Signs are always there.
Have you ever heard that says men are children?
Yeah, we are, but doesn't mean you must shout and be violent for.
There's no violence. There's shouting.
Yeah, but shouting causes anger. Anger causes violence, and violence.
Not everybody's anger gets there. Some of us are very well disciplined. We are very, very well disciplined.
There's no well disciplined anger and disciplined anger. It's all anger.
If the shouting doesn't work, then you'll try something.
Yeah.
More.
Then you try something else, but not definitely beating. Imagine such small hands to go. To go punch at someone. But when I box, actually, I try not to play with.
You box?
Yeah, boxing every now and again.
With those
nails, for your boyfriend.
What happened with
the
No.
When I say time and again, not always. You see? Because now you can actually. The gloves have space inside, and then there's the wraps that you put around and you put. So the gloves have space. And also the first session I had at boxing session, I was told because I asked about the nails. I was like, what about my nails? They're like, no, the gloves, they normally have space. We'll tell you the size of the glove that you must get. Depending on how long your nails are and your hands as well, how short and slim they are. So yeah, there's actually boxing gloves for that. And you might need a little bit of boxing, but not for the next person in the relationship.
I feel sorry for your boyfriend. Hey, one argument they can get some hands.
No, he must at least be scared of you. Be like, hey, if I try this one, because you never know. GBV's everywhere now, so he must be like, if I try my Mahlatse and my police don't tell her, the cops are gonna laugh at me when I go try open a case about this.
Yeah.
So you must know, Zamar. Do not even try. When you look at me, it must say, don't even try to smack her. This one will kill you.
After a smack, you should leave. Otherwise, if you don't leave, most smacks
it's gonna graduate.
No, after the smack, he might graduate at that point in time.
Before
I'm able to leave. So I must be able, when I leave, Lynn and I threw a couple of punches. We look the same. When I go report the case and they come take you and I look the same. We must look at least similar.
Yeah, reminds
what
me
a
of
blue eye get a blue eye.
Sign Buju through some hands as well, eh?
Mustn't allow people to beat you up physically when God has given you your hands. It's fine if they overpower you, Mara. At least throw a couple of punches in. Grab a chair, baby, go. Grab something. I get he's the one that started it.
Won't that also make him wanna retaliate more and hate you?
So now he must hurt you.
You should have just settled for that slap, because now you fought back.
No, but now
you're getting a whipping.
You're not understanding me. I'm saying you settle for the slap, right?
Yeah.
And then it graduates at that moment in time. From
Right
the
then,
slap
man.
to the push to the kick.
In
You
that
saying I
moment.
must just You saying nah.
From the slap, you should walk away, run for
When
your
you
life.
try to walk, you see how long my braids are. These are very unsafe in a
He pulls you
relationship
by
that's
the
abusive.
braids.
They just and I
But
come
if you
back.
fight back, I feel like he's
How?
gonna do
He's
more
gonna ruin
damage.
my beautiful braids on top of that.
If someone is beating you up, you have to fight back. It doesn't matter whether you're a woman or whatever. If someone is beating you up, it's time. That's the time. That's the
Just
time.
That's how
to
then
fight back.
you end up taking a knife and stabbing in such situations.
It's self-defense. You
Yeah.
might win that in court.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I'm sorry, but you know when you not at this rate because of all these cases that we cover weekly about the GBV cases. At this rate, I want when a guy dates me to know that if you start me,
You must
trust
know.
me, I will finish you too. I'm not doing that at that rate because now we need more self-defense classes. We need more ways to defend ourselves as women from knives and all sorts of things. You know how to, all of that. Even if you have to go to a shooting range, he must know you are a gangster. You are a gangster.
I hope whoever this message is meant
Yeah.
for, it reaches him. My man.
If you're watching, my man, better get ready. Yeah.
My God, there's still no potential yet. I'm so busy, guys. As you can see with the podcast and the table breaking. Who am I gonna date? Then this guy comes, he must start fixing the table. He'll run in the first week.
They say you mustn't go looking for it. It must just come to you. That's the best.
Yeah, but you never know how. How will it come?
If you look for
because
it, then sometimes you
the way I
become
hate
desperate and make bad decisions.
the problem is the way I hate grocery shopping.
Why?
Because for some reason I haven't done it in a while, and every time I do it, I choose the wrong trolley that has a problem. It doesn't move properly, and I don't know where things are anymore because I'm just so used to shopping online. And they're saying the grocery store you can meet someone, and I'm like, this is not gonna work because when he meets me, I'll be very frustrated, and I don't think I can give him my numbers. So I think it's cool. I don't know when I'm gonna meet him. You're saying wait for him. How? Because when I go to the gym, I put my little earbuds and I take
Also,
this
you are the one
headband
that's
and I
blocking
close my ears. You know,
You're the one blocking your success.
I'm like when you see me on the treadmill
must
and you're
let
like,
loose a bit.
how? Yeah, guys.
Mingle.
Mingle how?
Top 5
Speed
places.
dating.
Top 5 places to meet people. Church.
Church.
Baba.
I will not kill more church.
You're sharing a church.
Are you sure you want to continue with that list?
I'm telling you, you shouldn't be going to like.
But how do you start a church? Hello.
Bruh, I'm telling
praise
you,
the
what do you
Lord.
do?
The pastor's vest.
How do you
on.
start sharing a church?
everyone at church is looking for someone. I'm telling you now.
But
Is
how
that
do
where you met your wife?
No.
Are you telling us something?
how do you initiate in the church though? How do you initiate?
There's all these. You see these modern churches. There's conferences. Let's meet each other. Youth gathering. There's camps.
All those things.
There's like ushering groups.
Next
come
one
join
on the
us sort of
list,
thing.
please.
She's not having the church.
We
Maybe
disqualifying
true love
church.
is there, huh?
The true love is a church.
True love is there.
What's the next on the list?
Next one. I want to say at work.
Yeah,
That
gonna
didn't come on
end in
camera, right?
it's gonna end in tears.
Do you know, I love where I work, ne? Because my boss is hire strategically.
Why? They hire not your types. What do you mean?
I can't say this, but it's like married men, single women. So there's nothing. you
And
can
married
do
women
there.
love.
Hey, that's a recipe for
single men.
disaster.
No, it's not.
Married men
It's
love.
not. It's like,
Oh, single women love married men, rather.
yo, guys, I don't know. So I at work, like I said, I want to get promoted in peace. I don't want to get promoted, and it's like, oh, it's because you are married to this one, it's because you're dating this one, and it's because of whatever. The moment if it happens, God forbid, and that, then I must switch.
And the
I
third
must
one is
go to
shopping,
somewhere. I must go somewhere else. Shopping.
which you already ruled out.
Yeah,
So
and
that's
then
3
what's the
out
fourth
already.
one?
3.
Shopping, how do you start? Hey, what kind of vegetable is that?
Yeah.
You're looking in a trolley.
That time I have potatoes. You eat fries everywhere. Now you're asking me what kind of vegetable is that? It's so cool. No? It's so healthy for you. You must eat it more.
Yeah,
Next
yeah.
one. Don't say the club.
No, it has to be the gym.
She said she puts
Because
earphones on.
the gym you're already seeing the package. You're already seeing whatever you're
I'm not
buying.
a gymming scoba, guys. Yo,
Really?
But she got makeup, no. Like,
Yo,
Nah,
man,
I gymming makeup.
but she got makeup.
I never understood like when people walk into the gym and they smell so good. I'm
Just
like,
only
Like you
sweat.
showered to come here.
you're about to sweat. You know, I don't get it. You're about to, or you like trying to get some sweating credit.
So it's incredible.
What's the last one on the list before we close?
Ooh, the last one. Let me see. Social media, bruh. You guys are sleeping
Just
on
DM
social
someone.
media.
They don't reply DMs.
DM someone.
No, reply the DMs.
Now when I get the DMs, no shade to people in my DMs. Like one month or I can schema papa. It's like they can be like great friends. Like
Give my time.
no, the age group is there. You know, I'm like or you can just tell. Oh, there's one DM and the guy, you know, it was cool, and it's like no, I've got 3 kids, 2 baby mamas. I was like, it's a big family for me. It's too big. I just want a small family. So social media, but maybe online dating is still working. I mean, even though Tinder people are sometimes Tinder people, but
Tinder swindlers.
online is actually better because
So I guess there's no place for you to meet anyone because you've
There
rolled out
is
all the places. We must just take you to Mars.
to mass.
Yeah, because
Another
you've rolled out all the... Maybe that's where your soulmate is in Mars.
The aliens. You must meet
Nah,
aliens.
I'm just busy. It has nothing to do with anybody. I'm just focusing on myself.
And
You
you're
know,
not
I'm
availing
busy.
yourself.
The podcast, work. Transitioning from being a DJ to being a podcaster full time instead of being a DJ. I mean, it was a lot of pain. It took me a year to just get DJing out of my system because it was not working. And like I said, 8 years is a long time to have nothing to show for it. So for me, it was just kind of transitioning like that. And now I'm just a little bit busy and I don't have time for someone to understand someone, to know if they are serious or not, you know, to hear about, I have a girlfriend, I'm just looking for a side, or I just got out of a long-term relationship, I just want to play. I don't have time for those conversations.
If you're serious, let us know down in the comments.
Yeah,
below.
if you...
But
your short,
they're
send your
selling me.
CVs.
So it's just that. It's just
before
a
she goes to
matter
Mars.
It's
Send
just
your
a
CVs.
matter of me being busy. It has nothing to do with anybody or whatever. I'm just busy. And me being busy does not allow me at the moment to like have that thinking capacity for someone else. How are they feeling? You know, some men are moody. So yeah, but that brings us to the end of our session before you guys continue selling me to people, auctioning me out, you know. Yeah, so guys, we'll see you on the next episode, and please don't forget to follow us on social media at Set Podcast 1 on all social media platforms. And yeah, we are currently at 700 followers on TikTok, so please continue following us. Thank you so much. We will see you next time.
And do keep warm, guys. It's very cold out here.
Skajola.
Subscribe, guys. Hit that subscribe button.